File-sharing service Pirate Bay will sail the seas of the Dutch internet freely after a court ruled providers no longer have to block the website. The existing ban had proven to be of little effect as users easily found loopholes to get to the torrent-tracker. Let's discuss the verdict now with Julia Reda. She's the candidate for the European Parliament elections and president of the Young Pirates of Europe. Julia, this ruling is a big blow, isn't it, for those who are protected by copyright, the likes of artists, musicians and authors. It's a bad moment.
Well, I would say a lot of artists are really tired of trying to wage a war against their own fans, and there are more and more artists that are willingly giving away their music or videos online and are, well, hoping, and rightfully so, that their fans are going to pay for the content in other ways.
Yeah, and you say giving away, and of course there are a lot of people who don't want that to be given away. The victors of this case say this is the freedom of information, but many would say this is guaranteeing the freedom of theft. It's stealing, isn't it? People are now going to lose their livelihoods in many respects.
I mean, first of all, the Pirate Bay isn't just used for copyrighted works. If you have any information that, or any large file that you want to share, BitTorrent is just the best way of doing this. And, well, I think you have to see that a lot of people cannot legally buy the stuff that they are downloading online. And if there were a legal offer, they might be willing to pay for it. But where I come from in Germany, for example, we don't have something like Netflix because of copyright reasons. And so people resort to file sharing.
Well, of course, the Netherlands is a liberal country, isn't it? But this just one ruling in that country doesn't necessarily mean the battle is lost for those copyright owners who are insistent that there should be regulation of the internet.
Well, I think this is a political battle. We have to figure out as a society how we want to deal with culture and how we can ensure sharing culture and at the same time that artists can live off their works. So I don't think a court ruling should kind of finish the debate, but it's still important that people in Europe can share music and other culture with each other so that we can grow into one community of people.
So what do you stand for then as a party? Are you saying that transparency is a good thing, even though that transparency could compromise national and indeed personal security?
Well, you have to differentiate, of course, between like transparency of the state and transparency of the individual. What we want to do is that the people in power are transparent, and so that regular people have a chance of knowing what's going on and to participate in democracy, for example.
And of course, I suppose people like you would see this as a good day, or yesterday when the ruling was granted. But as you said earlier, really, people are finding all sorts of ways to find access to this anyway, so it doesn't make much difference. It's basically